last Wednesday night, I had the chance to go and see Rob Thomas live at the Ford Center. And if you don't know who Rob Thomas is, he's the lead singer for Matchbox 20. He's been doing some solo stuff for a while, and he's a talented guy. It was a great concert, and really had a good time. And before the concert, though, I'm sitting there in the Ford Center, and I get a phone call, and it's my youth pastor. And as soon as I saw my phone light up, I knew it was not good because the youth group from my church meets at my house on Wednesday nights. Our church does not have a building, and so we have youth group at my home. And so anywhere from 12 to 15 people might be at my house on a Wednesday night. It's just kind of chaotic. And so I see his number on my phone, and I'm thinking the worst immediately. And I answer it, and my youth pastor basically just tells me, he says, the first thing out of his mouth is don't be mad. I mean, that's not a good way to start a sentence, okay? And so I say, what happened? And he says, just don't be mad. Don't be mad. It's okay. It's not a big deal. And I'm like, what are you talking about? He says, well, a couple of the kids, they were jumping on your bed and it broke. And I'm said, you're joking, aren't you? And he says, no, I'm not joking. I said, please tell me you're joking. And he says, no, I'm not joking. And I said, I gotta go. I gotta go. So I literally just like hung the phone up. I was so mad. And I get off the phone. I'm like, why in the world are kids in my bedroom at my house? I don't understand it. I was angry. I was upset. I didn't know what to think. I mean, this bed I have is a pretty nice bed, and it's broken. All right. And so I just can't even focus on the concert, and I'm upset. And this was right before Rob Thomas was to come out, and he literally comes out on the stage, sings his first song, and I'm still just kind of fuming over this whole thing, and I'm just mad, and just I'm just angry about the situation because you like loan your house to these people and they break stuff. So anyway, Rob Thomas comes out on the stage, sings his first song, and I kid you not that after he gets done with his first song, he stops and he thanks everybody for coming. He says, "I know money's tight with everyone. I know times are rough." And he's like, "I just want to say thank you for choosing to be here tonight and spending your good money on it. It just means a lot to me." And then he said this. He says, "Now I know that there are a lot of you out there in this arena tonight that you've got some crazy crap." He didn't say the word crap, but he said you've got some crazy stuff going on outside of this arena, and things that are bothering you, things that are upsetting you. And he said, "I want you to just forget about it for the next 2 hours. I want you to let it go, and I want you to sing. I want you to have a good time, and I want us to celebrate life tonight." And as soon as he said that, I'm thinking, how did this guy know my bed was broken? And from that moment on, he just kind of put it in perspective to me that it's just a bed. It's not that big of a deal. And there's a lot bigger things going on than my bed being broken. A lot more important things happening in the world. And even in that moment, there in the Ford Center, had I not let go of that dumb little thing I was mad about, I couldn't have enjoyed the show. And I think the same is very much true for you and I today, that we have all these little bumps in the road of life, things that in the grand scheme of things are not that big of a deal, but we let them consume us, and therefore we cannot celebrate the life and the beauty that is all around us because we're so mad about peripheral things that really mean nothing when it all comes down to it. I love what David says in Psalm 27, and he basically says this: I want to gaze upon the beauty of the Lord. And that's my hope for you today. That no matter what little things are making you angry or upset, the little road bumps of life, just get over it. Focus on what's bigger, what's better. Focus on the beauty of life that God's given you. And don't fall into the trap of being distracted and being upset over things that just really don't matter. I love you all, and I hope you have a fantastic day. And as always, I ask that we would be the church. Thanks.